Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? Nah, 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 nah. And I think I fixed all my mic problems. I casted all these games, and I'm going to recast them now that my mic is working. So let me just, I have to make one minor change, I think. Oops. So I think the volume, the sound, the music volume is just a tad loud. That's what people were saying. So, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. Gonna do the games of HYDRA versus BYUL. This is SCW1 tournament, 1 vs 1 tournament, and unfortunately I did all the games, so I know what happens. And it was, to be honest, it was one of the best casts I feel like I did in a while. So unfortunately I know what everyone does, everything that happens, but I won't spoil anything, or I'll try not to. So sound should be good. The mic sounds fine, but the sound, the game volume, hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, then I'll try to fix it for the next one. But yeah, so going to do all of these games. HYDRA going with a little bit different type of 3 racks, where he gets the barracks, then he kind of holds the SCVs for a little bit, and then he gets double barracks together. Scouts now. He's on the Terran. He's up against BYUL on the Zerg. This is game number 1. Winner of this. So BYUL already played Kokanee, and that was Eero Sky. He went 4-0 on him. And now he's playing against HYDRA. And yeah, so winner of this plays Dingo. And this will get posted probably Friday, maybe like 6 o'clock, hopefully. Maybe I'll post it at 5. So I hope you guys have a good Friday weekend. And I actually, do I have DN? I'm not sure if I put my D&D on. I don't know how to turn D&D off. After this game, I gotta ask. I'm gonna see if I can get the Dingo versus winner of this live. So I would love to do the finals. It'd be the finals live. So gonna go with the scout right here. BYUL's on the Zerg, going for his typical quick lair. Gonna go into mutas. He's got really good muta micro. Here's your SCV. And HYDRA does not know he's up against Zerg, but now he does. So gonna see he is up against a choke Zerg. Pretty standard stuff. I'm sure he knows BYUL really well. BYUL's gotten the better of him. So this will be interesting. Will he get his revenge back? So he's on the revenge tour. And one thing that HYDRA does that I think the Koreans might switch up is, instead of going for stim, he gets range, just like this. So he will, and I actually just thought of something for the future in one of the future games. Hopefully I can remember it. Did he kill a Zergling over there? Is there a Zergling out on the map? No Zerglings are out on the map, so not going to be able to scout out what HYDRA has in his base. But he's got 3 medics on the way. 3 medics, so he's going to have 6 medics. And he's going to have range instead of stim. And that makes it easier to... The Marines will have more range, so they won't get hit by as many sunkins. The only thing is with stim, when you have stim, they're shooting faster. So it's just a different, it's different, and I think it could catch on. So, and I do think that there's something that you can do with it that might change the game a little bit. I do not have D&D on, so sweet. I'm gonna cancel that nicely. And Gonna start just going through the bulldoze through the front. Medic, repairing medic. Gonna lose one medic right there. So I am gonna put the D&D up. There was a reason I wanted to turn it on. I had to ask someone, but so he's slowly just busting through. BYUL is trying to build these sunkens here, waiting for his spire to get finished, but it's not done yet. And just gonna bulldoze through the front, and he's saving up these larvae right here to make mutas. And that one's gonna make a muta. And he's just gonna run on in right here. Mutas are on the way, but gonna stim these guys up. So he also got stim, and there's the GG. So let's just take a quick look at HYDRA's base. Was getting a starport, had a couple. He had a turret on the way, was probably going to make a turret with this. He had a comsat, extra command center, was pumping really nicely. Really no SCVs chilling here. And was starting that upgrade. So played that fantastically. HYDRA going to win the first game right there. Hopefully I'm recording. Yeah. So we'll get right into the second game. And it's going to be a PVZ. HYDRA going to be on the Protoss. And there's one of the games that's 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, and it's a Protoss versus Protoss. If you guys want me to cast it, I will. So leave a comment if you want me to cast that last game. I've never casted a game that long. I've casted, I think I've live casted maybe for 3 or 4 hours, so I know my voice could probably do it. I just don't know if it might get boring. But anyways, if you guys like the channel, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm. Much appreciated. And yeah, so we got, I think there had to have been observers here because they're both turning yellow. Fortunately, I missed being able to cast this. Oh, that's why I want to ask about the dingo thing. So I want to see if I can get that live. So that's why I wanted the D&D off. So it's going to be a Protoss versus Zerg, and HYDRA going to see this. Knows he's up against a Zerg. So I think he was going to go for a Nexus, but now he's going to go for 2 gateways. He knows the Zerg's right here. And going to do a little bit of harassment. And one thing that I'll talk about it later, about HYDRA, that I said when I first casted these games. So he's going to scout out the Chokadoke. There's your Nexus on the way. And I think he's going to use this guy to maybe go after some probes, be a little bit annoying with probes. I do want to get some water. Actually, energy drink. Going to the Sox game, White Sox game today. And then I'm seeing Cascade. So, should be pretty sick. I like that. Put a little pylon right there. There's his choke pylon, getting his gas. And BYUL is going to see exactly what he's up against. His 2 zealots are going to be spawning. He's got the Zerglings. He's only making 4. He's got another one. So he's only going to make 4 Zerglings right here. Looks like he's got 6 there. Okay, so he's got 6 Zerglings. He's going to wall this off. And we'll see what HYDRA goes into. He's got the sunken up, so HYDRA really not going to be able to do much here. So he's going to walk in. Going to see the Zerglings. This guy's going to take some hits. HYDRA should be getting... Yeah, he does have a cannon right here. I think that BYUL could have been a little bit aggressive here. Maybe try to take out a cannon. Here's 2 more Zealots. Cyber on the way. And we'll see if he gets a Dragoon. I don't think he wants to waste any gas. And Yeah, he does not get the cyber up here. Looks like he might go for another cannon. I don't remember everything exactly, but he's going to put a cyber over there. So there's your one cannon. He's got these guys placed here so no Zerglings can get through. And BYUL going to go with a different type of strategy. Usually he goes for that super fast gas. He's going to go with a hatchery here and then another hatchery here. So this is kind of like how Hamburger Sasu kind of plays Zerg. He goes with Hydras. So he just gets a ton of Hydras and uses those Hydras to stop drops. This can be a favorable position for Hydra. There's 2 more gas on the way. Dragoon made, so he wants to get that Overlord out of his base. Here's your robotics. And yeah, so one thing that I like that Hydra did this game is he didn't go for his triple Nexus. I've repeatedly been upset with him because he always goes for that triple Nexus, and when you're playing Koreans like BYUL, it doesn't work. You can get it maybe a little bit later, but he would go for the triple Nexus early on, and that just leaves him vulnerable to getting Zerglings annoying your base. It just makes it somewhat easy to get harassed. If you're playing against a Terran, someone like BYUL his micro is just too darn good. He will push you with his mech build or his Marines, and it's just too slow. You'll have a really strong economy later on, but it's just not. You'll die too early. So going to drop some Zealots on over here. Let's see if there's any Hydras that are getting made. He's got the double Hydras den, so BYUL going to be aggressive here. He's got a Sunken on the way. Here's your drop ship, and BYUL going to see this. Gonna go send these guys in. Maybe go after some drones. And some Hydras should be. There's another creep colony. Some Hydras should be on the way. So he's gonna run these guys up, drop these guys. I think he should have just dropped them. I think he's trying to kill him right now. I think he should have just dropped them on the drones. He needs to get this shuttle out of there. He's microing these Zealots right here. Doesn't have speed or anything. The Sunk is really helping. Here's your Hydras. And speed and range are going to be done soon. There's your double evolution chamber. Needs to micro this guy back a little bit. Took out a drone. I think he might have. I'm not completely sure. Gonna build another creep colony. Gonna have a Reaver up here. He got a decent amount of cannons up here because he knows that BYUL does not have a lair and is going for a lot of hatcheries. So I think that Hydra, knowing that he should go for maybe 2 more robotics. He's got a Reaver drop coming right here, 6 minutes and 30 seconds in. Gonna build another pylon. Here's a drop right here, and this is gonna be the fake drop, and he's gonna set this up with this drop right here. So beautiful setup right here, pulling the drones like a boss. BYUL is, and see if this lands. Gonna kill the Reaver, and the Scarab is not gonna land. So well defended by BYUL. He's probably getting his 1-1 upgrades. I feel like my voice is already starting to die down. I'm gonna get these gateways right here, start building up his base. Hydra at 75 supply. To have another Reaver drop, making a lot of shuttles. Still just pumping off of that 1 extra Nexus. Got the Templar Archives getting the upgrade on Storm. 3 Templars on the way, getting an upgrade right here. He'll probably get a couple of 2 forges here. I think that's next. There you go. There's 1. Hydra likes to get his upgrades. He knows that BYUL is going to have his upgrades for sure, so he needs to match that. There's your lair, and going to have 3 macro hatcheries plus another 4th one, and then 2 back here. So BYUL playing this one really, really nicely. Here's 2 more robotics. I mean, you can't go wrong with making 4 to 6 robotics against a Zerg. Let's see if he starts making. Yeah, he needs more gas so he can start making Dragoons. Maybe build a couple more cannons back here. Here's 2 Stargates. And this is going to be a favorable position. This is a favorable position for Hydra. because he can just easily drop right here, right here. But this is a decent amount of hydras for BYUL. So, and he's going to start making some spore colonies out here. He's got 11 hydras here. And I wonder if there's a reason why you get 11 and 11 instead of 12 and 12. Is there some trick with, if you have it hotkeyed with an overlord, it's quicker? I don't know. They react faster or something like that? You tell me. So let me just pause this. We got this drop coming down here. And this is exactly what I think HYDRA is upgraded in his game. So he's got multiple shuttles with Templars in it. And he's going for a double drop. So he's got a drop up here as well. So this is kind of a fake. This is a real drop right here. But, and he's going to drop these guys. He's going to storm. And this is a real drop, but that's going to go down. But he's got this drop right here. And BYUL had no idea. He's going to lose all of his drones right there. So that is just a beautiful setup right there by HYDRA. Beautiful setup right there by HYDRA. So BYUL lost all of his drones, and let's see what's next for HYDRA. And now that I watch this game for the second time, I think that instead of HYDRA going for more, I'm gonna save that shuttle, bring it all the way around, maybe scout. Instead of HYDRA going for all these gateways, I think he would almost be better off going for 2 more robotics, add some reavers to his drop. He knows he's going to be up against just hydras, maybe some lurkers. It'll help him get observers as well. And here's a drop right here. Got Corsairs over here. And he's getting that upgrade. That first upgrade going to finish. He's got some DTs right here. Drop coming in the corner. And we will see if BYUL spots this up. 160 supply. Got some Scourges right there. Gonna get the Templar out. Gonna storm the Hydras nicely. Kills a ton of Hydras. So, even though that didn't land, is there a Templar in here? Gonna go back with it, and he storms. And he pulled the drones. So, really nice setup, though, from HYDRA. He just starts spending this money right now, but his storm dropping has gotten a lot better for sure. Here are your DTs. I do want to, let me see if that game posted. Series, I think, between these two beasts. We got an extra Nexus. Alright. So, BYUL at 97 supply. HYDRA basically maxed out. He's going to have another drop. He's got the Corsairs. This happened last game. I do not know why he got Dark Archons. So someone explain to me why HYDRA got Dark Archons at home base right here against the Zerg. So here's your drop. I think this is a real drop. 4 Templars, and he's just going to drop in here and use these storms with the Dragoons. 111 upgrades. We'll get a nice little storm off right here. And gonna start making those lurkers. Got some lurkers back at home. Got some Scourges right here. 12 minutes into the game. I think he needs to get a couple more robos. Needs to get those upgrades as well. But he's really spending his money really nicely. Dropping consistently. See if he starts those upgrades. I feel like he's gonna start them soon. See what the upgrades are for BYUL. He's gonna have 2-2 somewhat soon. And gonna go straight for the attack. Maybe he'll go for a drop over the front. Here's a drop coming right here. Scourgy's gonna take the hit. Let's see. I do want to pause this. So he's dropping. He's got this Templar, and this Templar. And I mean, this is exactly how you're supposed to drop. Multiple shuttles in case one gets picked off. The other one has a Templar in it. So we get a ton of storms off right here. And gonna start attacking through the front. See if he starts those other upgrades. There we go. So he's gonna start trying busting through the front. He knows that BYUL's pretty broke right now. He's got a couple. He's got some zealots in here. And he's just gonna continue to pump. He's got a lot of gas now. He can just pump out the dragoons. He does need to get an observer up here. Yeah, all dragoons is what he needs right now. Using all of his gateways really nicely. Drop coming right here. Is he going to fake with this drop? He's going to send this in with the zealots. Fake drop with a real drop. Going to get the storm off and absolutely murk the drones right there. Well done. Well done. Still maxed out. Another drop probably going to be coming. Is there anything left in here? No, there's not. I'm going to start going for the attack. He's got that level 2 on his attack upgrade right there. BYUL does have 2-2 upgrades. And it's another, you got some Corsairs over here. Going to be annoying. Another drop getting set up. And so, I asked BYUL if he wants to play Kokanee again. Best of 7 winner gets 75 bucks of my money. There's another massive drop. Getting these, I mean, he's killing drones. He's also killing hydras. These drops are just beautiful. Here's your lurkers though, and this is why he needs to get an observer. And look at 16 drones for BYUL. He's got a pretty big base, but Hydra just dropping like a beast. He's gonna have 2-2 upgrades somewhat soon, I'm sure. Getting there. Gonna have another drop right here. And trying to snipe out. Templar right there. There's your storm. Oh, this Templar is gonna die. And that one's gonna be a little bit too far. Needs to get that observer. See if it there. He's got a couple that are gonna be on the way. So BYUL is gonna survive this. I do have one critique for Hydra and just get 2 more robos. Have 6 robos. But I mean, he's playing this one like an absolute boss. He's got this on patrol over here. Here's your observer coming on over. Got a drop right here. He's maxed out. Playing at 250 APM. And here comes your drop. Pulling the drones a little bit late. There's your Templar, and he's going to storm. He's going to get a nice double storm right there, and probably going to go straight for the attack. Going to save the drones, or the shuttles like a boss. Picking up and going right back into it for another drop. Which one has the Templar? 4 Templars in here. Gonna be a ton of drops. 1 storm, 2 storm. Oh, it almost got a storm off. Only gonna get 2 storms off. The lurkers helped out, but he's got the frontal attack, taking out these lurkers with the observer. 2 upgrades. Sending these back. Just gonna go pick up some more Templars. Another pair of 4. And I think he's just making 4 Templars out of these right here. And BYUL is going to be okay. Is he getting 3-3? He just doesn't have the money to get 3-3 right now for his upgrades. Another drop coming in. Yeah, there's the G McGee. Look at that beautiful storm. And Hydra literally just putting on a clinic. Representing the Western. He's going to go 2-0 on BYUL. I mean, let me see if people left comments for this. Sound is okay. Let me see what this sounds like. Yo. What's up? Except one off, and BYUL kind of lose a little. This game, it's a really the sound like for the music in the background clicking. Okay. So RJB said sound is okay. Cool. All right. So I'll probably delete that. I'll probably delete that that cast. So now we got a PVZ, but it's gonna be the opposite matchup. It is best of 7. Hydra is up 2-0. His Protoss is obvious. In my opinion, he's adapted his Protoss, and he's always had a super good Terran and Zerg, in my opinion. I think his Terran is really, really good. But, I feel like he always needed to work on his Protoss just a little bit. He needed to adapt it to Koreans. I think his Protoss can destroy a lot of Western players pretty easily, but the micro is just too darn good for the Korean players. So BYUL, and BYUL doing that thing where you click, you grab your probe, click up, and then you click your minerals. It doesn't do anything, it just looks cool. I think Brain started doing it, so we'll see if he does that. He probably won't do it again. Maybe we'll catch him in a different game doing it. It looks cool. So he's gonna go with the triple gateway, gonna go with the rush. He's scouting right now, and HYDRA has the hatchery right here. And he's got the pool, and we'll see. He's not saving up his larva for a bunch of Zerglings. And BYUL's got gas on the way. Zealot out. Gonna get 3 Zealots. That's perfect timing. So as soon as this guy spawns, these 2 are done. So then you get these 3 Zealots on the way. Got the gas. Gonna get another pylon. Sending this Zealot. Probably gonna send it right into HYDRA's base to scout. And he's gonna see he's up against a Zerg. And it is a choke Zerg. And doesn't even have a sunken up. And HYDRA playing this one extra risky. He went for the double hatchery instead of going for the quick Zerglings. Nice little micro right there. And one thing about HYDRA is his micro is so good. With Zerglings and Marines, Vulture micro, he is top notch. He's gonna probably try to put the Zergling that is the weakest. Wants to put it in the back. And now we got 4 Zealots coming in here. Gonna try to, I think he should just make a chamber right here and then a sunken, so just to wall this off. So this has to go all the way around. Getting a sunken right here. Here's 4 Zealots in here. Gonna micro this. And I remember watching this game. There was really, really good micro. I missed it right now, but there's really, really good micro. He's gonna spread these guys, clip these guys. Gonna micro that drone. Almost gonna save that drone. Using these, yeah, so he's gonna clip that Zealot right there. Microing this Zergling right there beautifully. Microing these guys back, and 3 more Zealots are in here. Gonna run them back, probably pull these and clip these guys, and pulling these guys to clip these guys, and really nicely done. Needs to pull these guys. Doesn't want to lose that drone. Ooh, it got stuck. Nice job there. Saves it just in time. And he kills that Zealot. So now he's got 2 extra hatcheries right here. And what he might want to do is he should get gas right now. There it is. So getting the gas. And now he wants to just start pumping up the economy. He's got the Zerglings coming in. I am slowly losing my voice for some reason. He's going to get the scout off. And this is one thing that HYDRA does really well, is he gets scouts off with Zerglings. This is what makes his Zerg really good. There's a cannon right here going to kill that one Zergling. But he is going to get a scout off. He's going to see a Stargate, a Robo upgrade getting made. And he's going to pull these Zergling back. Save that Zergling. I mean, look at that. Gonna get a little bit more scout off. He's gonna get Citadel of a Dune, and we'll see if he runs this up. I think he forgot about it. Gonna die right there. So here's your gas. Probably gonna go right into the quick HYDRA's den. I think he makes it right there. So there's your HYDRA's den, and BYUL's got 9 Zealots up here. And one thing that HYDRA does this game is he goes for this complete wall off with these chambers. So you have to kill these chambers to even get up here. So I think just having these 4 sunkens here is good. Doesn't really need many more. Here's a Corsair though in the base, and it's going to get an Overlord kill. This is going to be extremely annoying. Hydra going to be supply stuck. And one thing about BYUL is his PVZ is so good. Here is your support bay, extra Nexus just going to finish up. A couple Hydras just finished. We'll see if Hydra gets range or speed. He's probably going to get speed first. Doesn't need to get any more Sunkens up here. And if he wanted to, he could have run these Zerglings into the base. Maybe kill this and be a little bit annoying with those Zerglings, because he's not going to need those Zerglings really unless, well, I guess he's going to need them for this drop right here. But I thought he was going to have more Hydras. So here's another hatchery coming down, getting speed. 4 Zealots is going to keep picking up the Zealots, do exactly what Hydra did to BYUL last game. And going to micro that. More Overlords are going to go down. Going to be completely supply stuck. He's got the speed. And he's got the upgrade for his Zealots. BYUL does. More Zealots getting dropped in here. And just being extremely annoying with the Corsairs. Going to cancel that hatchery right there to save some money. But yeah, this one's over. There's your GG. So gonna be, score is going to be 2 more Robos right there. Score is going to be 2-1. BYUL played this like an absolute beast. I mean, his micro's so good. 90 supply. So each player is winning the matchup that they're supposed to win. So we'll go right into this game. And BYUL going to be on the Protoss, and HYDRA going to be on the Terran. So it's so much fun casting these games when you don't know what happens. So now when I'm casting them, I'm looking for things that I missed and not casting what I would have casted sometimes. So we'll speed through this beginning. BYUL gonna be bottom left, and HYDRA gonna go. Let me pause this real quick. This is another thing that HYDRA, I like that HYDRA does. Well, actually, I can speed through this. He switches up his build orders, so this is what makes him a really good player. Some people just never switch up their build orders. They have multiple build orders that they can win with. That one game he went for the 3 barracks, and I think here's your scout. HYDRA goes for the mech build when he's in a corner. And then, so if you look at BYUL, he switches up his build order. He went for the Nexus first, and then he went for the Gateways. So that's what makes BYUL a super good player. Is he's got so many different build orders. He can BYUL can go for the mech build. He can go for the 3 barracks as well. So both of them can really switch it up. There's your double factory, and Cyber on the way right there. 3 Zealots on the way, sending this 1 Zealot on over. 3 Marines right here, and I'm not sure if HYDRA knows he's up against a Protoss. I think a probe comes out from over here. No, it doesn't. Okay. So let's see what the reaction time is for. Yeah, HYDRA's got amazing micro. I mean, just watch this. He's gonna lose that guy, but he's got the Vulture out there. I mean, it's just beautiful. 3 more Zealots coming in, but now he's got the Vultures. He's got 2 more on the way. He's got a total of 4. 2 Vultures. He's gonna have a total of 4. Gonna micro these guys, and gonna micro this Marine like a boss. He's got 4 Vultures now. Gonna lose that one Marine. Micros this Vulture right there. Gonna lose that Marine. Micro that Vulture, and he's gonna be finally okay. Double machine shop. Now he knows he's fine, and he's got to be prepared for Dragoons, but he's gonna go for the attack. So he thinks he's left middle, and he's gonna try to go for the probes if he can. So let's see what BYUL is going for. So BYUL, the counter to this is going for quick dragoons against mines. So you want to try to go with dragoons and the zealots that you have, and they can counter the vultures. And you want to do that before the vultures are able. Nice little some shots off on those zealots. And now he's gonna see the dragoons, but you want to do that before the vultures are able to get their mines. So he wants to try to kill them before the mine upgrade is done, and it is not done. So another factory on the way. Gonna try to just get some free shots off. I mean, just the micro is just so good from HYDRA. Putting at 277 APM. But these dragoons are gonna make it into HYDRA's base, and HYDRA, now I realize why he left those guys over there. 2 tanks are gonna pop out. Mines are gonna finish. So this was actually a super, really good move from HYDRA. So I didn't realize this when he did it, but so HYDRA realizes he can survive this attack. So he's left these vultures over here. So no more units will get into his base because he's got the mines now. So he's going to lay the mines down and then bring these guys back to help. So he knows he's going to be okay. I mean, he's just on another level. So he's got these 4 mines. You got the dragoons coming, but he's sending these guys over. Now you got mines. This is going to kill a dragoon, another dragoon, and that's just going to make BYUL have to retreat there. You got the vultures. He laid another 4 mines there in the pathway, but he's got all the vultures right here. Going to try to take out this. Needs to shoot at this dragoon right here. Going to lay a mine. This mine will probably take this guy out. There you go. So now he's good to go. He made a command center. He's going for a drop. So he's going to go for a tank drop. And BYUL's got an observer. He's going to start making that observer, if not already done. 3 dragoons right here. Observer should be on the way. There, he's got 2 observers on the way. He's got the extra nexus that he's been pumping from. Another gateway. He goes for the double pylons like this. 3 gateways on the way. And he's just going to continue to pump the dragoons. I mean, look at that timing. Beautiful. And HYDRA's going to go for a tank drop. So, yeah, this was a good game. Guys, if you like the channel, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, not leave a like the video, leave a comment for the algorithm, helps out. Maybe watch an ad. All the money that I got, maybe $90 now, so I put up $75. Here's your take drop for Kokanee to play BYUL, but BYUL has not responded. Hey, if Kokanee wants to play HYDRA, let's do it. I'll do that. I'll put up that $75 right there. BYUL just doesn't seem to be responsive. Here is your drop. 45 probes. Gonna drop to 42. 37. He's gonna get one more shot off. He should. Ooh, he could have got a ton of probes right there. If he got that one shot off. Here's your mines with the observer. So gonna take this out. 2 tanks are gonna siege. So BYUL's not gonna really be able to get anything done. And as soon as these guys get in tank range, so he sees the tank. So BYUL could see the tanks right there. Gonna build a turret right here. I think HYDRA sees that. He was able to see that observer move there. One thing that HYDRA's gotten better with is building factories, more factories quickly. So he's gonna go with a factory right here. He's got these 3, but he will start getting some more gas, which he needs to get. He'll probably get another command center. He's got another drop ship right here, making some marines. Gonna build a barracks right there. There's your 1 gas. He'll probably get another gas. Getting an armory. Gonna start building some turrets. He's got 1 turret down there, 2 turrets on the side. Yeah, he's gonna have to get that command center. I think he might put that command center over there. I think we'll see. I forget exactly. He's got this, getting this wall off. Let's see what BYUL's up to. He's got a drop. No, he's got an observer. And he's going to see. Did he get sight? He might have got sight. But he's able to see all of these turrets on the side. He was able to get a nice little vision. Really nicely done. Going to put a pylon right here so he can move his probes. Let's see if HYDRA goes for another drop. Here's your command center. There's your next tank drop, and I mean that first drop was at 6 minutes and 15 seconds, just so early. Here's another one, but there's gonna be some dragoons here. He has. Let's see if this comes in time. I think he should have waited for that scan, and he could have scanned this. He is gonna scan, but it's just gonna be a little bit too late. So I'm gonna go right into those dragoons. Here's some DTs right here. Drop coming from BYUL, Reavers and DTs, and this is going to be extremely annoying. This Reaver is going to make it. We're going to micro it. Drop another DT and going to go all the way in the corner. Use those depots so they don't get hit. And he pulled the SCVs, and this actually might go down. It does go down. So not going to lose any of his SCVs. 49 to 57 on the SCV to probe count. Another dropship on the way. These DTs are going to be. They took out the. Yeah, mines kill DTs, but they took out the turrets over here, so nicely done. They killed that SCV right there. Oh, I think, you know what he just did there? He sniped out his SCV. I mean, I didn't even notice this in this game, but HYDRA sniped out his SCV right there because the DT was right there attacking it. So he used this tank, sniped it out, got the splash damage, and killed it. I mean, this guy's a beast. Tom, you've been impressing me more and more. Keep getting better and better. So here is your gateways. Gonna lay some mines. And he's trying to kill this guy, but see if he uses that scan. If he wants to waste that scan. I heard a turret. Gonna lay a mine right there. Try to bait him in. There we go. So he knew where it was. Nicely done. Guy was in hold position, so he knew that if it came all the way over here, he could have got shots on it. So he's able to put the mine there and kill it. So I'd like to hear Tom go into some of the things that, the little tricks that he uses. I mean, I just saw that. Those things, some of these things you just miss. 4 Templars in here. This is exactly what you're supposed to go for with a drop. 4 Templars. And here's your storm. 1 storm, 2 storms, 3 storms. And gonna drop all the way down to 21 SCVs. He does have 3 extra command centers. Getting that science facility. And a full base for BYUL right here. And he's going to go all the way around town with this drop. And there was something with this drop that I will say that I think HYDRA did, which was kind of a little trick. So I will show that when it happens. I don't know if it was meant to be. Also, he, instead of getting this SCV right here, he should lift this, let this SCV out, and then let it go to the minerals. It's just a little bit faster instead of waiting for the SCV. So, alright, so here you go. So he scans here. He scans here. He's going to see this massive drop. He's going with this drop ship over here. So he scans here and he scans here. Makes it look like he might be going for a drop over here, but really he's going for a drop down here. So he's going to scan here, and then he's going to scan here. Well, he's going to scan down here. So he's going to see those cannons there. And BYUL was not expecting the drop to come from here. So he's going to get the tank off. 15 kills. And all the way down to 32 probes. So 31 probes. So here's a drop coming from BYUL. Now that it's 45 to 31. Let's see what we got in here. That was a really good drop from HYDRA. 4 Templars is going to be a huge storm from, yeah, massive storm from BYUL. And going to drop HYDRA all the way down to 38 SCVs. So HYDRA's got decent gas. Saved that. And he's got 4, I don't know where that came from. He's got decent gas. Pulls all of his SCVs from his gas for the most part. See if he starts making just all-out tanks right now. I think that's what he needs to be going for. Gonna get a starport, get some Valkyries. Yeah, he needs to get Valkyries to stop these drops. We'll see if the scan comes down. 4 robos for BYUL, spending his money like an absolute beast. And having these extra 3 command centers is huge. Oh yeah, when I casted this a couple times, the games got corrupted, so hopefully this one does not. So here's a drop. So gonna go for a double drop here. 4 Templars in here, and then 4 Templars, and he has 8 Zealots. So really, another reason you go for so many. Let me pause it. Another reason you go for a drop like this when you have 4 Templars, and then a lot of players will go for 2 Templars and 2 Zealots in here. They'll drop the Zealots with drop the Zealots and then drop the Templars. Instead, going for a drop like this, you drop the Zealots, and there's so many Zealots. This is especially good against it's good against Terran and Zerg, but you drop the Zealots. You have 8 Zealots in here, so you're dropping the Zealots, and if there's a bunch of tanks around, there's a good chance the Zealots are going to get hit by tanks. The tanks are shooting at the Zealots, and you've got all day to storm. So this guy could have stormed, he was just out of place. So here's another drop coming. And does he have 4 Zealots in here? Yeah. So you always want to put 4 Zealots in there. Let those guys start dropping. So there you go. The tanks are going to start. And then you drop the Templars. And then the Templars have a decent amount of time to storm. The tanks don't shoot them. You got to storm off. But HYDRA was able to dodge that pretty nicely. And some of this stuff I just learned from watching replays like this. And then you put the medics back here. They heal the SCVs. I think they're probably out of energy, but they'll heal the SCVs. So then the next time a storm comes, it doesn't kill them as quickly. So here's your drops, and I think he might have dropped those guys a little bit too early. That guy's gonna get blasted. That guy tried to storm, did get a storm off. 66 SCVs. So got the Valkyries right here. I think some scans did come down. I missed them. But HYDRA doing a pretty good job with these drops. He's got 69 SCVs. Some Dragoons are over here. Not completely sure why. Needs to repair this. Hopefully that doesn't die. Here's your Valkyries. I think you should use this as his scans. HYDRA should be scanning this right here, looking for these drops. So, the lay some mines. Now both players are basically maxed out. So it's anyone's game right now. Oh, this is getting lower and lower. We'll see. And here is just all Zealots. So he's going to go for the frontal attack. Drop right here and then go for the attack. Drop all these Zealots in here. Here's an observer that's going to come on over. That's what the upgrades are. 212. See if HYDRA has upgrades. He's got 1-1 upgrades. I'm going to wall this off with a barracks for these tanks. Siege these guys up. Looks like this guy's trying to build a barracks over here as well. There's a barracks right there. So he's going to be okay. Here is some Zealots and Templars. He's going to drop here and just try to storm as much as he can. 1 storm, 2 storms, 3 storms, 4 storms. Just got a text from my mom, so just checking that out. Pulling some SCVs, and he's got a decent amount of... Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, is HYDRA's gotten better at building a bunch more factories and building up his base. And in the past, well, he did repair this, I guess. It would take him a while to just build up his base. So he's gotten a lot better with that. Here comes another drop using the Corsairs. Going to go for the, this is going to be an attack right here. Going to try to bulldoze through the front. Got the Valkyries. Going to try to take out these shuttles, but way too many storms. Really nicely done by BYUL. He's got a drop coming over here as well, but HYDRA going to spot that out like a boss. And that was a nice setup though, but BYUL is slowly busting through the front. He's got some Templars right here. Going to probably try to storm on these tanks. One storm, two storms. Going to micro that out of here. Another massive drop. I mean, BYUL is such a beast. Nothing in here though. There's nothing in there. So, not sure what he's thinking. HYDRA at 173 supply. Should be getting 2-2. Not getting his 2-2 yet. And BYUL gonna run in here. This is gonna be a fake drop. He just wants to get rid of this. Oh yeah, none of these have anything in it. So just a completely fake drop, and HYDRA not even gonna. Oh, there's a drop. It came in and they got sniped, and that's exactly why you want to have the zealots in there. There were no zealots in there, so the tanks were able to kill the Templars. So nicely done. Not nicely done, but it was good for HYDRA there. Now HYDRA's maxed out. If he can just hold off another drop, he'll be in decent position. Gonna go with a Reaver drop, it looks like, and we got a bunch. We got an Arb right here, and Corsairs are on the way. Gonna start building some gateways in the middle. 2-2-3 upgrades, and there's your 2-2 on the way. So now HYDRA really can start building up his base. He's got some rates on the side to look for drops. This guy's accidentally gonna go over there and get some minerals. This guy got 17 kills. Must have got some storms off. Looks like another drop's coming. HYDRA was able to spot out that drop from this lucky SCV that was right there. And he's got these guys cloaked up. And here comes your drop. Zealots, Reavers. And I'm sure there's going to be some Templars in there. There's your storm. Oh, he's going to get a ton of storms off. Absolutely murking. Oh, murked all the SCVs right there. So, beautiful, beautiful storm by BYUL. And now HYDRA's down to 24 SCVs. And I think he should be scanning a lot more. I know he's doing a lot of things, but he should continually scan this if he's got the scans and see when these drops are coming. Gonna see that they're getting built right here, and that's some more Corsairs are on the way. Decent amount of Stargates here. Yeah, so gonna start getting this wall up. Got some Goliaths on the way. Here's a drop coming in. And just gonna drop and storm on all these tanks. Zealots coming in quick. Gonna start trying to lay mines. Nice little mine laid right there. This is all Corsairs right there. This mine will probably get a kill. So he's got 4 gateways right here. Still making Corsairs. And he's got an Arb here as well, so we'll see if a recall happens. But HYDRA at 155 supply. He's got a pretty decent base. Where's those Valkyries at? It's a fake drop. I think he's just getting rid of those. Another command center. So he did put down another command center. Here's your scans. There we go. So he's going to see all these Corsairs. Going to see this. He knows that drop should be coming right here. There's that drop. See if he's got the Valkyries. Nice little micro backwards. Going to drop everything right here. And he's going to go a little bit further with this one. And there's your Templars. 1 storms, 56 SCV is going to drop all the way down to 33. Yeah, really nicely done. But Hydra has 4 extra command centers plus his 5th one, so he can rebuild his supply, his SCV count decently. I don't know where all those Valkyries, did the Valkyries just die? They might have got stormed or something. And he's just going with cloaked rates. So BYUL's probably going to have another drop coming soon. Building some more gateways in the middle. Some more Corsairs. Observers here. And he's got 4 shuttles that are going to spawn out right here. Building a Stargate over there. There you go. That's exactly what needs to be doing. Here's your cloaked raids, but there's observers here, and those Corsairs are going to destroy that. Here comes a massive, massive drop. And we'll see if he picks this guy up and goes a little bit further with this drop. And bulldozing through the front right here. Here's your ARB. And slowly dwindling down the base of HYDRA. Nice little storm right there. Here's your ARB, gonna go for a recall. Don't know what he's going to recall. He's waiting for this. Here's another bunch of drop ships. Got some zealots right here. Gonna sneak this on in. And here's your raids. And here comes your cloak or your recall. Gonna storm the SCVs. And gonna destroy a lot of SCVs right there. All the way down to 18, 15. I mean, BYUL's Protoss, absolutely beastly. But the thing is, I do think that Hydra's Terran is right there, though. I think if he played BYUL 100 times, I mean, how much better do you think Hydra would be? It's pretty amazing. 333 upgrades. 2 upgrades for Hydra. Here comes another drop. And carriers are on the way for BYUL. We'll drop in here. There's your storm. 1 storm. 2 storms. 3 storms. 4 storms. And carriers have arrived, as they say. BYUL can get rid of some of his probes. He's at 10k. Get rid of 12 if he wants. This looks like it's going to die. We'll see if Hydra notices this. A lot of players wouldn't notice that. I don't think he will notice it, though. I think he scanned and he sees... He did notice it, so a lot of players wouldn't notice that. He's going to repair that quickly, and then that's all that's going to need to be done for that. So here's your attack. Going to see the carriers, observers. He's got 4 observers following, and yeah, Hydra knows it's over. Going to call the GG McGee. Good game right there. We'll get right into the next one. Score is going to be 2-2. 2-2, baby. We'll see if BYUL does that probe thing I was talking about. But here is game number 5. And Hydra. Oh, here. Let's see. I think he's actually going to make a pylon right now. Yeah, see how it goes up? and then it goes up in. So he takes the probe, clicks the Nexus, then see if he does it. I don't think he'll do it on the next one. Yeah, see, goes up, and then he puts it on the minerals. So it's just something for fun. It doesn't change anything. I think Brain started doing it. Maybe some people will want to do it. It's a fun thing to do. So HYDRA going with this is just another build order that switches it up. Depot into the double late barracks. He's in a corner position, and when you go for that, you can go for this type of build. And I think the reason he is going for this build is because he's been up against Protoss the last 2 games. He thinks he's up against a Terran. He's in a corner spot. This is the best build order he thinks he's up against a Zerg. This is the best build order for TVZ. So it goes right into a fast academy. BYUL he's in a corner spot, went with the Nexus. So BYUL switches up his build orders. We'll see what he goes for. I think he's probably gonna pile on right there. Get gas. I mean, he's got everything down to a pat 2. So we'll see if HYDRA gets range or stim first. Stim first. Gonna have 2 medics on the way, and he's got the Marines scouting. Gonna have 2 medics on the way. Here's 4 zealots, and he knows his probe's right here, so he kills it. I mean, these are the things that the Koreans do. These guys are gonna get trapped. Micro those guys back beautifully. He's gonna spend his money probably really quickly, so he pulls these guys back, and he's probably gonna spend some money real quick. Oh, maybe not. He's worried about the micro right here. I think he is spending his money. So he's got the medics, pulling these guys on over. Gonna go with the command center. And now he knows he's got these medics here, so he should be fine. The micro, that Marine, like a beast. Try to pull that guy back, he does, and then he shoots this guy. And now he's got fire bats in here. And with the medics, I mean, it's just over. And he's got stim, so he can stim these guys up and just start going for the attack. But I don't think he knows where BYUL's at. So he's going to go with another command center. They pause the game. Hopefully that doesn't corrupt the replay. And going to build this engineering bay. I remember he built it right here. I was wondering if he wanted to build it right here. Kind of wall this off. If he thought maybe he was up against Dragoons. Let's see what you got. Citadel, there's your cannon, and here's your robo. 4 cannons right here for BYUL, 5 cannons. So he is worried about a bulldoze through the front. Gonna go with the double factory right here, and this should be almost done. Going with another gas. Send these guys on out. Yeah, and I remember he thinks he's bottom left, and he accidentally sends his units down there. And I think he should have went for this attack a lot earlier, but 3 robos right here. He's gonna realize that's the wrong move. He's not down there. 3 robos on the way, and here's your engineering bay. Gonna build a turret up here. Another factory on the way. Gonna get that machine shop. He's got these guys here. I think he might try to see if he can bulldoze through this, but it's just really late in the game. There's gonna be too many cannons there, so I think he just really needs to macro up his base. He's got a starport on the way, and gonna go with the double comp set. He needs to figure out what he's up against. So. Not making any tanks just yet. He's got a couple bunkers up here, getting that upgrade. He needs to get a tank, at least 1 tank, and siege. So here's your comp sets. I think as soon as he gets these comp sets are done, he's gonna scan right here, and then probably like right here. He wants to see exactly what he's up against. There we go. So there's your scan. See the 3 robos. Another scan right there. And he's gonna pull these guys back. Probably has a feeling he's going to be up against a Reaver. Bust through the front. But he's also going to build turrets on the side. Going to go with a Wraith. And when there is a bust through the front, you build a Wraith, because usually it's speed zealots, and they'll have one upgrade. Let's see if that upgrade's almost done. Well, I'm not going to get the upgrade, but the shuttle's going to have 2 Reavers in it, and there's not going to be any Dragoons, so your Wraith can kill the shuttle. So he'll have that one Wraith, probably bring it. Does he have it out yet? No. So speed zealots should be finishing up somewhat soon. As soon as he goes, I mean, the timing on this is perfect. So he's going to see the bunker right here, and he needs a siege tank. I think he's got siege tank upgraded. Kills that turret, and yeah, he's got siege. Here's your Wraith coming in, and it can just pick off the shuttle. So there's no Dragoons or anything. And here's your frontal attack, and stem these guys up. Gonna try to kill the tank, and not able to. Very well defended, but the Reaver is able to get it. Here's your DTs, and this is a great counter from BYUL. Great. So you kill the turret up front, and then you make some DTs, and they just run in here and they start wrecking havoc. So this is a great move by BYUL. Scan coming down though. Gonna have to micro these guys backwards. Gonna siege up these tanks, and we'll see if he's got another scan left. Another scan, and good thing for HYDRA, he had those scans though. Now he's got to start using his resources. I'm gonna go with the double control tower right here. Sending out the Wraiths on the side. Look for any drops, and let's see what BYUL's up to. He builds his 2 Stargates right here, and building up his base, probably getting an upgrade for his air. A couple Templars right here. He might even build 3 more Robos to have a total of 6. I mean, the key number is usually 4 at least. Here's another drop, or here's a drop, but 6 doesn't hurt. So he's gonna. And one thing that's good about, good thing for HYDRA is his opponent's all the way across the map, so it takes more time. And HYDRA's gonna spot out this drop, and gonna pull those Marines over like a beast, start building up some more turrets. And let's see what's in here. Zealots, Reavers, and Templars. Ooh, the Templar, is he gonna try to make it? And the bunker gonna save the day right there. That's why you build bunkers back there. And 2 dropships right here, gonna start taking out these turrets. You got 2 depots on the way, and HYDRA in a pretty good position. He can start making some more factories. Hasn't lost any of his SCVs. Probably make some more gas as well. There's 1 gas. These guys are gonna make those factories, and this is what has gotten him better at with his Terran. I think he should have made maybe even 2 more factories instead of using these to make depots. But so he's got a tank drop, double tank drop is what he's going to go for. A lot of cannons down here though, all over the place. So BYUL's going to be pretty well prepared. 3 more shuttles are going to pop out. You're going to see another drop. Wraith on the side for the vision. Wraith up the middle for the vision. Wraith on that side for the vision. So he's got vision basically everywhere. Going to send these down here in case there's a drop coming this way. He would see it. So he will see a drop when it comes. Tanks in each of these. We'll see if he scans here. He'll scan probably here and here and here and here, but I think he doesn't do the scan. Yeah, so he's going to scan down here. You're going to see a bunch of cannons probably go up here and then go down here for the drop. But that drop just made it through, barely could see it. So pretty good reaction time. But there's your Templars, and they're going to get all of the SCVs, pulling these guys right here. And he pulls this drop back, and I don't remember, I think he just accidentally dropped this, brought this home and dropped this here. I think he still had a chance, unless he just thought that I can't drop in here and get the minerals, that he just brought it all the way back. So another command center on the way. And another drop on the way for BYUL. So score is 2-2. There's your 8 Zealots and then 4 Templars. And he's got 7 factories. Armory. Here comes that drop. And dropping the Templars. And gonna get the Storm off and kill. Ooh, we got a lot of SCVs all the way down to 41. Another great Storm for BYUL. And he's just going to continue to make Valkyries and Wraiths to help with the drops. I think he should use some scans. Try to pinpoint when that drop is going to come. If it's coming, if it's on its way. Easier said than done though. So he would have saw this drop. And with someone like BYUL, if you scan the drop going right here, then BYUL's going to bring that drop over here. Or if you scan the drop right here, BYUL's going to bring it all the way up here. We'll switch it up. And this is going to get spotted out easily. A Storm going to come down, but and here's your frontal attack from BYUL. Got these guys nicely spread out. Sending some of these guys down. He's got tanks in here. He's got the 2 tanks in here. Going to have to drop these guys. And he should be fine. 13 minutes into the game. Pumping Goliaths out. Some tanks. Pumping out the SCVs. He dropped those tanks over here on the side. And another drop coming from BYUL. There's your 2 shuttles with 8 Zealots. And then this is going to get spotted out by the Wraith. He's going to pull this and take this out. And not going to get stormed there. So now HYDRA is in a decent position right now. To where he can just really build up his base. He's going to pull these guys to this side in case there's a drop over here. Got some Dragoons on the side to kill those Wraiths. So nicely done there by BYUL. And then BYUL going to start building gateways in the middle. Just to make it easier to get those drops. Here's your 1-1 upgrades. Frontal attack. All these Zealots in here. Reavers. This is going to be a big time drop attack. And Storm's coming down. He needs to cloak these guys. I don't know if he has cloak upgraded. It's on the way. Almost there. And BYUL is starting to bulldoze through the front right here. There's your cloak. Scan came down. Looking for any DTs. Reavers. This is not looking good for HYDRA. More Zealots are coming. Did he picking up 2 Reavers and the Templars, and he's going to use this as a drop. Going after the minerals, but the Wraiths are right there. And he's going to snipe it out just in time. That could have been a game ender right there. Beautiful job there by HYDRA. And that's why you have these guys cloaked. If BYUL saw those Wraiths right there, he would have went around. Nicely done. 2 1-1 upgrades for BYUL. And get a Storm. And HYDRA's got a decent amount of money in the bank. Just needs to get more gas. He's got these 3 extra command centers. Killing the Zealot over here. Let's see what BYUL's got. He's going to go for another drop. He built 2 more Robos. And HYDRA at 172 supply. Going to build some barracks right here. Because he knows his gas is so low. He needs to build some more refineries. Here's a Corsair. Corsair going to scout this out, going to get sniped out. And Scan coming down looking for any observers. And here is a massive attack. Here's a drop right here. This one's got Templars in it. This one's got Templars in it. This one's got a Reaver. And is he going to get this Storm off? 1 Storm. And does not get the minerals there. So good move there for HYDRA. And HYDRA at 144 supply. He has 68 SCVs. Start using these guys on the side to picking apart the side base of HYDRA. Another drop might pick up this Templar. Got the tanks right here, using these guys to make Marines. And yeah, he's just going to keep sending these guys over. He's got a bunch of observers over here, so he can take out those rates if they do come over to help out. Building some more gateways in the middle. These guys are tweaking out. Gonna pull some SCVs over here. I think he wants to use these guys to build a bunch of units, I think. So he needs to take this out though. Here's a drop coming from BYUL. 2 Templars in here. And he's gonna see this wide open. And here comes your drop. And there's your Templars, gonna get the storm off. And not gonna kill too many SCVs there. I just got 8k in the bank. And scan coming down, gonna look for those rates, but all those rates are gonna get smoked by the Dragoons right there. And HYDRA's got 6 factories. He's got these guys. I think he's gonna use these guys to start making some factories. He's got a lot of money in the bank, so he should be okay. He's gonna have to repair this. I'm sure he's gonna send over. Yeah, he's sending over 3 SCVs to repair this, I think. He will repair that. Right there it is. I mean, a lot of players would just lose something like that. And this is a fake drop. Stimming up. Not even going to move the SCVs. And another massive drop right here. Got a bunch of Stargates right here. We'll see if carriers get made again. Scans coming down. Here's that drop. I think a bunch of barracks in the front. Should I step out the back one? Templars are going to drop. There's going to be a massive drop. 1, 2, 3. 3 storms. And HYDRA going to drop all the way down to 17 SCVs. And he's getting attacked from the front. He's got this kind of wall off. We'll probably put those tanks behind here to help against an attack. 3-1-2 upgrades. Not the best upgrades from BYUL. So, and this is what I liked about HYDRA, is he just gets ultra aggressive here and just goes straight for the attack. He lost all of his SCVs. He does need to build some more. Scan coming down. I think he might think he's up against carriers, so he's going straight for the attack. You see this all the time. The Koreans do this. They just go straight for the attack. But he had 8k in the bank. He knows he can maybe get by for a little bit. If he doesn't get dropped too bad, he's going to pull these SCVs. It's going to be a bad drop, though. He's going to lose a lot of his SCVs right here. He needs to get a medic back here. Should make a medic. There's just so much going on though. So he's gonna start attacking this. He's got 2-2 upgrades. BYUL's got this little middle base of DTs. That's a great way to counter getting attacked. There's gonna be, yeah. So these DTs are gonna do some work. Gonna have to scan this. There's your scan. And HYDRA's just gonna start moving on out. He's gonna pump out of 6 factories. I think he needs a few more, but. Gonna build a turret in the middle, scan coming down, gonna kill these DTs right here. 3-2-2 upgrades. HYDRA's slowly starting to lose his money. He's gonna have to stim these guys up. If he stims these guys up, there's no Templars here, so yeah, these guys are stimmed up. Gonna do a lot of damage, but BYUL is doing a good job continuing to bust through the front. And my sister just got a new job. Sweet. I just got a text. Sick. So I will. Well, congratulations to her. She's got a new job at TransUnion. You're making bank. So maybe I can get her a whole job. Make some bank. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Caroline. So here is fake drop. And carriers. Got a couple of rates right here, but there's a lot of observers. So Some more carriers on the way. Gonna have a total of 8 carriers. And slowly busting through the front right here. Dragoons, carriers, observers. Let's take out this tank. It does. Maxed out. 66 SCVs for HYDRA, so he's got a decent amount of SCVs, but I just don't think he has enough factories and barracks to defend against this. Templar coming in. And there is your GG McGee ski. And score is going to be 3-2 BYUL. Next game is going to be a TVZ, and it's going to be the last game I'm doing today. And let me know if you guys, well, hang on. Okay, let me just go grab something more to drink. Alright, so I'm back. So, got HYDRA on the Terran. BYUL on the Zerg going to be a bottom, middle spot. Choke coming down. HYDRA can go with the double barracks. And now he's put against Protoss 3 times, so if he's up against Protoss again 4 times in a row, what are the chances of that? That'd be, was that 2 to the 14th power, so 2 to the 4th power, I mean, which would be, oh no, 3 to the 4th power. Alright, I don't know. 3 to the 4th power. It's like 1 in, it would be like guessing 1, 1, 1, 1 correctly 4 times in a row out of 3, so yeah, let's not get into the math here. Don't know why he's pulling. I hate when players go for the bunker. It usually doesn't do anything, but in this case, BYUL got a little nervous about this. So here's your double barracks and your factory on the, or academy on the way, and he's probably gonna just do that same thing he did last time. Cancels the bunker. Here's your Zerglings out. Not gonna make the Sunkens just yet, and gonna micro these guys back. And BYUL does not know where he's at, but he pretty much knows he's either top left, top middle, or top right because of his overlords, I think. So here's your 6 Marines. I think another barracks is going to come down, getting range like he did. And there's your scout for BYUL. Now he knows he's top middle. Here's your 2 Sunkens, getting the gas. He's gonna have to get that lair. It's gonna be a little bit later, and I think HYDRA's gonna go for that same thing. I think he's gonna get a command center soon. We'll see if he gets a factory, but I think he's gonna get a command center next. Or he's about to. He thought about it. Now he's gonna go into a factory. So he's got range on the way. Maybe not. Okay, he was gonna go for factory or command center. I think I said command center. Command center. I'm kind of getting a little tired on a long cast. So command center, and we'll see when he gets that factory. He's got the gas for it. I think, yeah, now he's getting stim. Medics are going to start coming on out. BYUL knows that he needs to make sure that his Sunkens are nice and tight and close, because Hydra likes to do that bulldoze through the front with the range. The closer your Sunkens are, the less the range will impact them, and the more you need stim. But it looks like this game, Hydra is going to go for Marines. He needs a couple fire bats though. I think he should get 3 fire bats instead of the Marines. So I know that negates, I guess that would negate that range, but he's going to have stim. Command center on the way, getting engineering bay. Typical build from BYUL. There's your double gas. You got the Spire on the way. And he's going to have 6 Sunkens right here. Going to start moving on out. Hydra is. Here's your 5 medics. And stim is done. And pumping out of these 3 barracks. So, and this build that he goes for, he's able to get stim and range with a decent amount of Marines and medics. His 3rd barracks is a little bit later, but he's able to get stim and range done. So it's a little bit more powerful bust through. Here's your stim. Let these guys repair themselves. Going for the attack. Wants to snipe out these 2 Sunkens right here. You can micro this guy on over a little bit. Gonna try to take out this. He needs to stim one more time. He needs to take this out, and he's gonna try to run through. Spire is gonna be, it's not done, so he's gonna do a nice job defending against this. Well done by BYUL. Did he just scan? He scanned. He's gonna see the Spire, and this is one thing that I like that Hydra does this game is the way you counter Muta micro, a bunch of Mutas early on like this, is you go for Valkyries. So he's got the scan, he's getting that upgrade on attack. Gonna put these guys together. BYUL's gonna have those Mutas on the way. And does he try to go for this attack again? Gonna stim up. He wants to try to bulldoze through this and then run on through, but this pathway is just really tough, and the Mutas are out, and we're going to see that Muta micro from BYUL. So BYUL just going to snipe this out like a boss, pick off a medic. So score is 3-2. If BYUL wins this one, this game's over. So, or the series is over. He'll play Dingo. If Hydra wins, it goes to a game 7. Here's your armory, double control tower. Gonna start getting those Valkyries, and here's now this is one thing that is tough. Here's gonna have to get that turret. These depots on the side are always kind of open, so we'll see that Muta micro though. Gonna take out an SC. He doesn't get it, and 9 or 11 Mutas, loses 1. Valkyries, I'm sure, are on the way. I'll try to pick this off. There's your stimmed up Marines. They have range. Picking off Marines like nothing. Valkyrie on the way. Once these Valkyries spawn, they do splash damage and it absolutely destroys. So, gonna siege up this tank. And here's your Valkyrie. Gonna get a science facility. And now Hydra might just start going for the attack now. You just need 1 factory for the most part. Gonna pick these guys off. But here's your Valkyries, and watch these guys take so much damage. 1 died, and they lost a lot of damage. 3 Valkyries. BYUL's gonna have to start getting some Scourges. He's got a hive on the way. Double Hydra's den, and Hydra's just gonna start pushing through the front right here. Here's your tank, gonna siege this up. Needs to put those Marines and Valkyries around there. Playing at 250 APM. There you go. So, I mean, it's gonna be tough to snipe these out. And here comes your Scourge. Gonna take out the 1 tank, but I mean, they're just can't get that 2nd tank. And these guys took a lot of damage right there. More Valkyries are probably gonna come rolling in. He's got a Valkyrie, 2 Valkyries at home. This one's kind of hard to see. He needs to pull that one over. Gonna lose this Overlord. He sees that. And tank gonna roll in. Gonna start sieging. Might want to move a couple more Marines over here. Here's your attack from BYUL. Gonna take out this tank. And gonna try to take this tank out. He does get it, but taking a lot of damage right there. 2 more factories on the way for HYDRA. He's got an upgrade. He's gonna have the armor upgrade. I think instead of getting that armor upgrade for his infantry, he should just get attack upgrade. Helps. It's better for killing the mutas. But I think he might think he's going to be up against Guardians or Lurkers or something like that. So it would help against that. So he's got the Valkyries. He needs to start pushing in. Here's a Greater Spire from BYUL. And BYUL is going to go with Guardians. Here's some Scourges. But not really going to get much done. And he's slowly pushing in. HYDRA playing this one like an absolute monster. Score is 3-2. BYUL is up. This guy's going to get a little bit too ahead of himself. He microed that backwards. Nicely done. HYDRA. Valkyrie, Valkyrie, Valkyrie. He's got some defense back here getting his upgrades. He's got 4 barracks he's pumping out of. Going to build another factory. And he just doesn't, if he doesn't want to get against a Defiler. That would be huge. Greater Spire. Let's see. 8 mutas right here. He should be scanning and seeing exactly what he's up against. Getting a little bit closer. Going to siege this up. I think he needs to scan. We'll see if he does scan. Sending some of these guys on the side to build some turrets. And needs to use this scan. I think he will soon. See if he gets 1-1. Is he gonna? There's your scan. He's going to seize up against Guardians. There's a decent amount of Sunkens right here. Going to start moving on in. See how close these Guardians are. They're just about done. But he's pulling the Valkyries in. Going to kill the Overlords. There's some Scourges here. Going to take out some of the Valkyries. And take out these Guardians. And these guys got 1-1 upgrades. Devour gonna spawn, but this is just too darn much. HYDRA, absolute monster. Playing like an absolute beast. There is your GG Mesquite Ski 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making another 6 factories. He's got 4 barracks. He's got some defense at home. I mean, getting his upgrades. He's got 3 starports. HYDRA's got 2 extra command centers. Played this like an absolute beast. GOSU 3-3 is the score. Last game is PvP, and winner of that game wins it all. I can't do that cast. I can't do that cast in this cast, or I can't do that game in this cast because it's a 2-hour game, guys. So if you guys want me to cast that game, I will cast it. I'm thinking maybe I'll fast forward through some of the parts where it's boring or something like that, but to cut it down. But I do want to cast it, and yeah, so like maybe I would cast like the first 45 minutes, and then when there's boring stuff I'd fast forward it, things like that. So good games right there. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and maybe leave a comment for the algorithm, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Have a good weekend.